Hi YouTubers. Hi YouTubers. It's Smoking at 77 again for the second video today. Big surprise. Another gas station cigar review. Yes, you know, guys. Now, a little bit of a story behind the cigar. If you watched my video yesterday, you know that I had a cigar that I was about to do a review on, and it broke. It broke in half when I was unwrapping it. So, I'm going to do another gas station cigar review today. This cigar is Game Garcia Vega. Okay, Game Garcia Vega. It's the same cigar I was going to do yesterday, but I got a new one. I got a replacement. Anyway, so you see it right here. It's just a blunt, you know, cigar, cigarillo, blunt, whatever you want to call it. I call them cigars myself. I know a lot of people are like, those aren't cigars, those are cigarillos, those are blunts. You know, they're not cigars, they're not real cigars. You know what? I call them cigars, you can call them cigarillos, you can call them tobacco blunts, whatever. It's your choice, what do you call them? Disclaimer, I'm not smoking weed in this video. I don't smoke weed. I've never smoked weed in my life. This is tobacco. I'm smoking tobacco. I am fully aware that these cigars, cigarillos, are used for weed. I'm smoking tobacco. Okay? So this is a Game Garcia Vega. I've never done a Garcia Vega cigar review on YouTube. I'm going to do one right now. This cigar right here. It should be interesting because I've done Black and Mild. I've done the Switch and Sweet Bill Cake Cherry. I've done a whole bunch of White Owls. I've done a whole bunch of Game cigar reviews. But I've never done Garcia Vega. So let's spark this one up and let's do it. Okay, so it lights pretty easily. The drawer is on the firm side, but not a problem. It's producing a good amount of smoke, as you can see. Just a side note, this is a wrapper came in. I took off the wrapper before the video because I didn't want it to be a problem like it was last time. So, as you can see, the Surgeon General's warning right there. It says, Surgeon General's warning, tobacco use increases the risk of infertility, stillbirth, and low birth weight. As you should know, but we don't care because we're smoking. So this is a Garcia Vega Game Green. That's just a phone. Ignore the noise in the background, that's just a phone. So, Garcia Vega Game Green. So, I'm not sure if this is actually a Garcia Vega cigar or a Game cigar, because it says Garcia Vega on it, but it also says Game cigar. It has a Game symbol on it, not the Game symbol, of a Game symbol on it. G-A-M-E. Game symbol on it. So it might be actually a Game cigar, but produced by Garcia Vega, or a Garcia Vega cigar produced by Game. I'm not sure. But back to the cigar. It's good. Not terribly, not like a handmade cigar. None of these gas station cigars, like I said in my video yesterday, the video was called Gas Station Cigars Overall Opinion. No gas station cigar is like a handmade cigar. They all have the underlying nasty taste to them, but this isn't bad. This isn't a bad cigar. Cigarillo, tobacco blonde, whatever you want to call it. As you can see, it burns pretty evenly. Now this is the green. I had the green version of Game Cigars a long time ago, summer 2010. And let me just check to see if this is recording. And it is recording. It is recording. So yeah, summer 2010, I had the green version of Game Cigars. It wasn't bad. It wasn't half bad for a gas station cigar. A little bitter, but not bad. The only downside to the cigar is the draw's a little tight. So, see, the end is right here where I'm sucking on it, or didn't sound right. Or I'm puffing on it. So, it's a little tight, but it's not. You don't have to really suck with your mouth like So this Cigarillo cigar is pretty decent. It's pretty decent for gas station cigar. It's a little bitter. You can taste a little bit of the bitter taste from it, but it's not, you know, nasty, harsh. Well, it's a little harsh, but it's not nasty. I've had worse. I will say this: I've had worse. I've had worse gas station cigars, like Game Wine, all the other Game Cigars. I mean, for a Game Cigar, this isn't half bad. The draw is very firm, so when you take a puff, like I'll demonstrate right now. When you actually take a puff, you really have to use your mouth to really suck in, because I think it's because this air hole is so tiny right here, or the place where you suck in is so tiny, and yes, I'm saying suck a lot. It's really hard to take a good draw. I'd say in terms of draw capability, in terms of how easy is it to draw into your mouth, smoke into your mouth, it's not the best cigar. For a rating, if I had to give that a rating, an individual rating for how easy it is to smoke, I'd probably give it like a 4 or 5. Not 4 out of 5, but 4 or 5. Because it's kind of hard to smoke. It's a very firm draw, and it's getting very warm and squishy right now. So, it's not bad. I mean, I've had worse cigars, or gas station cigars. Again, a lot of people call them cigarillos, tobacco blunts, what have you. I mean, a lot of people were like, you know, no man, those are not cigars. Cigars are real cigars. You know, these are cigarillos or tobacco blunts or cigarillos. Those are not cigars, man. I realize that a real cigar is typically, you know, 4 to 7 inches long or longer. Usually made out of actual handmade tobacco. This is just machine made. So I understand that a lot of people call these cigarillos or tobacco blunts because they're not handmade, and they're not, you know actual cigar like size. But you know, I call them cigars. Okay. Big deal. I mean, oh, shit. I dropped the ash on my knee. So as you can see, the ash holds on for probably about half inch, 3/4 of an inch at a time. This cigar, I don't know. bad flavor. The actual flavor I get out of it is kind of sweet, it reminds me of kind of like a sour apple flavor, or like an apple flavor. I'm not sure what Game Green is actually supposed to be flavored with. Like, you have Game Vanilla, which is vanilla, obviously. You have Game Peach, which is peach, obviously. You have Game Wine, which is wine, obviously. I'm not sure what Game Green is supposed to be. It's I'm not sure. I'm not sure what it's supposed to be flavored with. I mean, if anyone knows what Game Green cigars are flavored with, then please tell me. Please tell me, because I'm curious. And yes, I'm blowing smoke rings. I've been working my smoke rings a little bit. I was at the tobacco shop today, and I was blowing smoke rings in the lounge, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, it's a half bad cigar. This cigar right here, not half bad cigar, the Game Green, Garcia Y Vega Game Green, not half bad. The only thing about it is that's kind of tough is the fact that it's a very tight draw. I mean, when you just puff it like this, you don't get like a lot of smoke out of it. Like I personally like to get a lot of smoke out of it. I personally, when I draw a cigar or a pipe, I like to get a lot of smoke out of it. You know, get a big cloud of smoke. To do that with a cigar, to actually get a good amount of smoke out of it with a cigar, like a big volume of smoke, you have to get a really big, deep puff. You tend to inhale a little bit, so which I don't inhale. I mean, some people inhale these cigars or cigarillos. Some people inhale, but I personally don't. So, not bad. Pretty generic and classic for a gas station cigar. Pretty generic and classic. Has the generic and classic gas station cigar taste. You know, slightly bitter, you know, kind of sweet. Nothing special. Yeah, the only thing I wish the cigar had was a better draw. Honestly, I'm really fighting to get a good draw off of it. So that's going to affect the rating, obviously. In terms of when I'm going to rate it, I think I'm going to probably finish up till about here, right here on the cigar, and then rate it. Maybe a little bit sooner. So, anyway, so how you guys been? I still have about a month left of school till winter break, winter intersession. I get out the 20th or 20th. Yeah, I get out the I'm not sure actually when my last class is. I know my last class will probably be the week of the 14th to the 16th, but in terms of when I actually get out for Christmas break, I think it's somewhere between the 18th and the 20th. So that's pretty fun. I'm going to celebrate New Year's, assuming the world doesn't end. Yeah, you heard it right. Apparently on the 21st of December, December 21st, 2012, is the day apparently the world is going to end with the Mayans. Obviously I don't believe anything like that. It's complete bullshit. You know, oops, I dropped the SH bomb. It's not going to happen, obviously. You know, but don't blame me if we all die on the 21st. You know, don't blame me if we all die on the 21st. Maybe I'll make a video of me smoking a pipe that day. Yeah, the flavor of this is getting kind of nasty now. I'm about the halfway point of the cigar, and it's getting kind of nasty. It's getting really bitter, really bitter. So it's not terrible. I can tolerate it. I can tolerate the taste of it, but it's a little bit bitter. So one thing I'm glad it's doing, one thing I'm glad the cigar is doing, is not bringing up tar bubbles. As you can see right here, there, it's not bringing up tar bubbles, and that's good, because nobody likes tar in your mouth. It's not good for you, so it's doing a good job keeping the tar out of my mouth. So, well, I'm obviously getting tar in the smoke, but not in the actual tar liquid form, so that's good. Yeah, a lot of game cigars in the Phillies, the big cigars, big gas station cigars do bring up a lot of tar bubbles in your mouth, which is nasty. It's nasty. But I'm just gonna fix something really quickly. Okay. So anyway, I also bought another Garcia Y Vega game cigar called, I believe it's the Garcia Y Vega Game Grape cigar. So I'll be reviewing that maybe tomorrow, or maybe sometime in the future. I know a lot of people are going to ask me or tell me in this video that I'm supposed to inhale this. A lot of people do inhale a lot of gas station cigars or cigarillos, tobacco blunts. I personally don't, mainly because this review is not based on the nicotine ammonia high or buzz. It's based on the flavor and taste. Some people base their reviews off of the nicotine ammonia high or buzz, but I personally base my reviews off of the actual taste and flavor and aroma. Actually, speaking of the aroma, it actually smells not bad. It's kind of not super pleasant, but it's not a bad smell. So yeah. Anyway, I think it's time to rate the cigar. Okay, now if you're new to my gas station cigar reviews, you'll know that or if you don't know about my gas station cigar reviews, I rate the cigar three different ways, sorry. Number one is tobacco taste, the actual taste of the tobacco, because you taste the underlying taste of the tobacco. And number two is the taste of the flavor. So this has a flavor to it. I'm not sure what the flavor would be, but I'm not sure actually if I can rate it on the flavor. So, but in general, with my gas station cigar reviews, I rate for tobacco taste, flavor, like it had a grape flavor, or a vanilla flavor, peach flavor, wine flavor, or cream flavor. I would rate it for the flavor also. And then I average together the flavor in the tobacco flavor and the flavor taste together. So say I gave it for example, say I had a cigar. Say I had a cigar that was a 4 for tobacco taste and a 5 for say a vanilla flavor. I would probably give that cigar about a 4.5 out of 10. So that's how I rate my cigars. If you're new to my reviews. If you're not new to my reviews, then I probably just bored you. So, but if you're new to my reviews, that's how I rate my reviews. My gas station cigar reviews, that is. So this, I have to flick off the ash. For tobacco taste, I'd probably give this, it's actually decent. It's actually very tolerable. Some gas station cigars I cannot tolerate at all the taste of the tobacco. It's nasty, it's tarry, the taste of it. But for these, I'd probably give them about a 7 out of 10, about a C. I can tolerate the taste of the tobacco pretty well. It's not super pleasant, but it's kind of sweet in the beginning. Not so much here, because I'm pretty close to being done with the cigar. So, I think tolerable. So, 7 out of 10 for tobacco taste. And if the oil burner comes on, I'm sorry. I'm going to try to finish this review before the oil burner comes on. So, in terms of flavoring for this, the rating for the flavoring, I mean, I'm not sure what kind of flavor it is. I mean, Game Green. Is it apple flavoring? The closest thing I can taste in this is like an apple flavoring. Maybe it's like a sour apple? I'm not sure. Flavoring, I'd probably give it, for this, I don't really taste it anymore. The flavoring is worn off. But I'd probably give the flavoring, it's kind of sweet. It's kind of sweet. I'd probably give it about a 7.5 out of 10. You know, 7.5 out of 10. 7.5 out of 10. Not bad. So probably overall, this cigar, if you have to factor in the very tight draw that's really hard to smoke, this cigar, Cigarillo, tobacco blunt, whatever you want to call it, probably gets about a 6.5 out of 10. 6.5 out of 10. So, not half bad. I mean, there are better gas station cigars out there, like Backwoods is great, certain Dutch Masters are great, but this is fair. I mean, 6.5 out of 10. You know what, I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. Not bad. 7 out of 10. I changed my mind. 7 out of 10. It's about a C- in my book. A C- is not great. It's not great by any means, but it's low average. I mean, try it, pick it up. You can probably find it at most convenience stores like 7-Eleven, 7-Eleven, CVS, any kind of convenience store, gas station. That's why they call them gas station cigars. So, anyway, overall 7 out of 10, not bad. Okay, I'm starting to get tobacco in my mouth. I'm starting to get tobacco in my mouth from this is unfiltered, obviously. So, this is where I stop it. This is where I'm going to stop it. So, anyway, that's about it for Garcia Y Vega Game Green. And yeah, I hope you enjoy the review. And there'll be a review of Garcia Y Vega Game Grape coming pretty soon. Maybe sometime this week. And yeah, so that's about it. Peace out, bye. See you later. And yeah, hope you enjoy the review. Peace out, bye.